Yeah, what up, y'all? I usually don't do prediction blogs, but I decided to start today. What we gonna talk about? Iron Solomon versus Daylyt. I wanted to do a quick prediction blog on this, and I want everybody to really pay attention to this because this is really important. It's not just a prediction blog. This is to put things in perspective for the fans. A lot of people that don't understand, like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, just how shit really breaks down in battle rap. We got Solomon coming back, and the major thing I wanted to say about Solomon, and before I start, I want to keep in mind that I think Solomon is a corny-ass motherfucker. I don't think, like, you know what I'm saying, like, Solomon is somebody that I look up to, or, you know, somebody that, you know, when I hear him rap, I'm just like, oh man, this fool's the hardest dude ever, or fuck, I want to be like this when I grow up, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not how I think when I listen to Solomon. But keep in mind that when I say these things because I don't bite my tongue, and I want to keep it real with you guys. So keeping it real is not just hating on somebody or saying how you feel bad about him. You got to tell these people what it really is. And Solomon is an extremely, incredibly talented motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? Like, can you deny the dude's skill and, you know what I'm saying, where he came from? And, you know, back in the days, you know, when he was around killing fools, there was hardly anybody able to step in the ring with Solomon. You know, he's a legend. You know, he's an incredible lyricist. You can never take any of that shit from him. So the shit that happened with Mook on URL is not going to go down in King of the Dot. King of the Dot is a different type of league. It's an open-minded league that allows anybody from any walk of life to come there and express themselves, because hip-hop is about that. That's what hip-hop is. Hip-hop is not about segregating. It's not about choosing other people over other people. It's not about any of that shit. It's about spreading love. It's about accepting everybody for who they are as long as they're down with this fucking hip-hop shit. You know what I'm saying? And, you know, Solomon got played, you know, just for who he is. And it's kind of fucking sad because, you know, the whole, you know, not being able to rap when people are interfering with your shit. Like, anybody who writes a dope fucking verse could go somewhere, and if it's not delivered the way it is, it's going to sound whack. Of course people are going to say, oh, his shit was whack, and a lot of people think Solomon was saying some crazy shit to Mook, but you couldn't hear it because the crowd was closed-minded, ignorant, whack as fuck. The crowd beat Solomon for Mook because we live in a period of time where there's a lot of racial tension. But when you got white dudes in hip-hop that are rappers that are down with this shit, those are not your enemies. Those are not the people you throw Skittles at and call Zimmerman, you stupid motherfuckers. He's the one that's down with this shit. He's not the one that's with the redneck shit. He's the one that's down with this shit. So to treat someone like that the way they did was the most horrible, wackest, unfair, just fucking gay-ass situation I've ever seen in my life. And as much as I dislike Solomon's style, or, you know, don't think he's, you know, I think he's corny or whatever, like, how did y'all not let the man spit? What's going to happen on King of the Dot is a lot of people are going to be shocked and say Solomon got better. He did not get better. He's going to have incredible shit like he would have on URL if they actually gave him a chance. You know what I'm saying? Like, how is it that you're going to say Mook did good when he had the whole crowd with him and he spit us that trash that made us fall the fuck asleep? Like, we fell the fuck asleep during that shit. He won by default. He won by just being there. Trash. Absolute fucking garbage. You know what I'm saying? And, like, you know, you crown this guy because, you know, you're the fakest motherfucker ever. And, you know, I'm not on Solomon's side because I don't like Mook. Mook is the fucking corniest dude ever, and he's a whack rapper. There's, you know, the only shit Mook gets respect for is being a pioneer, being one of the dudes that started something. He gets respect for that, of course. You know what I'm saying? But when we're talking on some lyrical level, anybody can notice the shit Solomon was trying to say was, you know, he had, you know, patterns. He was trying to spit inner schemes and rhymes. Anyone with a fucking half a brain, a lyricist, knows, wait a minute, this is way better than this single syllable trash shit that I'm hearing right now. So So I'm happy Solomon's making a return because he's going to get what he deserves. And as a fellow battler to any other battler, whether I dislike them or not, again, I don't want to see them go through some shit like that. That's not fair. You know what I'm saying? I don't want to see no street rapper come to King of the Dot and just get laughed at because he has gun bars. Should be accepted if he's dope. It's not about styles. It's not about, oh, he with the white people. Oh, he whack as fuck. Nah. You know what I'm saying? Like, give him a chance. A lot of white rappers are whack as fuck. It's already hard enough when white rappers are rapping to give them respect. I understand that because it just seems awkward for a white dude to rap. But there's a lot of incredible white rappers. So what do you say to those guys? You just play them off? You can't really play them off like that. So it's going to be a really crazy thing. I think Solomon's going to be incredible. He's going to have a chance to get his shit off. Nobody's going to fucking hate. Nobody's going to be a fucking bigot ass racist. Nobody's going to fucking cut him off because of personal preference. There's going to be nobody to jump in and interfere with what he's going to do. And he's going to have a really great performance like he did against fucking Ines. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I'm looking forward to this battle the most. You know what I'm saying? And keep in mind, I still think he's going to lose. You know, I know what Daylyt's capable of. I grew up around him. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people might think me and Daylyt have friction. But again, you know, that's personal shit. And it's, you know, I said some shit about him in the battle because I felt like he was being shady. But it's like, you know, it could go two ways because at the end of the day, Daylyt is a real big troll, and I never know when he's being serious. But he was, you know, this is Daylyt be capitalizing off situations. We've seen it, and I need to learn how to fucking accept it because that's my homie and that's what he does. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, every time I beef with someone, he hits them up and starts bigging them up. You know what I'm saying? Like when with Mook, with Billy Boondocks, with anybody, he would do that shit on purpose. But he was doing that so he could cause all types of shit. Because if he sides up with me, people won't talk about it. So he does shit like that for his own real benefit. Because then outside of the internet, he's going to be like, what, man? I was just, you know. So I consider that shady because when you're someone's homie, you shouldn't be doing that. But Daylight's like the only person that could get a fucking pass for that type of shit. Because he's a troll. That's what he fucking does. He doesn't really mean it. At the end, I have to realize that he's just, you know, he's not disloyal. He's just a fucking troll. He's trolling everyone. You know what I mean? He's trolling Mook probably and all those fools. You know what I'm saying? Like, one day they gonna wake up with a fucking foot in their mouth. You know what I mean? And I'm just gonna laugh about it. Like, that's what you get for fucking with Daylyt. But yeah, man, so, you know, Day's crazy, man. He's unpredictable, you know, especially when he takes something serious, man. Daylyt has, like, one of the most unique minds ever, and he'll find a way around anything. But, you know, I hope you know, Day, this ain't gonna be like URL. They took that battle from Solomon. They played him. So that ain't gonna happen on King of the Dot. We're the best league in the world. Holler at me. Can't copy respect, but you can copy 2-on-2s and every other thing.